Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. How are you all doing today? So my name is Francine, as you guys already know, and this is my channel, The Hermetic Herald. We have another episode coming through for the Karmics Next Door series. This is going to be episode 7, and it's going to be on the Liberator archetype. What's really funny is that the last one we did on the Advocate is actually fairly similar to the Liberator. We are going to see how the karmic attribute of the Liberator relates to your life, relates to your friendships, relates to karmic connections that are romantic or platonic, familial. Let's tap into how this factors in for my members, because this topic we can, I know, go on and on about it, but I want to kind of see if I can succinctly provide information that's specific and catered to you so that you can see how this archetype or this karmic attribute is expressed around you. So let's start. We have here a couple of decks that I'd like to use. I'd like to use the Moonology deck and also the Mirror Visions deck here that I have, this lovely deck. So let's start off with the Moonology deck. Spirit team members, thank you so much for the messages that have come through. Please guide and assist all of us on our paths in understanding what the Liberator archetype is all about for us in our lives. What specific message can you provide that's catered to my members, past, present, and future? We have the first card, Expect Powerful Change. If I can put it there so you guys can see it. And I'm here in high school, so there's something about a relationship in high school. And I actually wanted to share the shadow archetype before I started. So this shadow attribute is imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. So this is the energy of someone who tries to be your savior or tries to control or create parameters around you in a way that keeps you restricted and doesn't assist you in truly breaking through specific thought patterns, especially thought patterns, and outmoded beliefs that are actually utilized by this individual, utilized by ourselves, or utilized by the people closest to us. We have 2 more cards that came through. Okay, these came through in reverse. The first one is Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon. Usually these cards aren't intended to come through with any reversals. Typically it's all upright. I just want to take that intuitively though for this reading. We also have Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. You could have a cardinal moon. I want to see what are just to make sure that I'm saying the right things here with the cardinal signs. What are the cardinal signs? Okay, so we have Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn is what it says here for the first, for an astro website. So we have Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn energy. That's coming through for this second card. So when I see it in the reverse, Be Bold and Make the First Move, it seems as though there's something about letting something go, or about letting yourself reflect on something, letting yourself see something for what it is. It's more so less of a active energy and more of a participant of like observing the things around you that you see that are restricting you or making you feel like you're tied to it, not in a way where it's like something that really encourages you, uplifts you. It's more so something that brings you down. So I would like you guys to think of, specifically in high school as well, are there any people in your surroundings, in your life, that you felt were holding you back or were imposing some form of tyranny on you because of some need to control a circumstance surrounding you? I feel like that is where they want us to start, and we can go into present day from there. The light attribute of this is freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs and releasing negative thought patterns. This is about healing, honestly. If I were to condense all of this, I would say it's someone who is encouraging of the healing process of letting yourself see your negative thought patterns, seeing the things that aren't helping you shape into or shape up into who you're always meant to be, and to ascend. It's someone who is willing to tell you the hard things, or tell you that there's a need for this to be released or that to be released. The light attribute is about freeing yourself and others, wanting to see people win, or see people free, see people light and not held back or caged. Okay, and also caged emotionally, right? Seeing people in relationships that are not benefiting them, that are not helping them, uplifting them. This is the shadow attribute, where you're not letting people be who they are and who they're meant to be. You're trying to confine them because it's comfortable for you, or vice versa, someone doing that to you. So yeah, we have show the world the real you. It's like, no, don't show the world the real you. What are you talking about? Why are you gonna you're gonna leave me if you show people the real you and people love you? What about me? You know, it's that confining energy of like, you got to stick it out with me because I need you to be this way to make me feel good, or else I don't do well. Or I'm just hearing like, yeah, look at all these. I have the deck in reverse, no wonder. So this is the other card. We have a win-win outcome is forecast. So there's something that you're going to be winning in with regards to your ability to balance yourself out, Libra and Aquarius energy. I feel like it was intentional for the fact that it came out in reverse. So I'm going to honor that. I'm hearing some things that I've been working on in the background. I have some esoteric mysteries that are unfolding for me, and I feel like some of you guys are like backpacking through life on this soul's journey, and you're collecting things from your travels. I feel like you are coming into balance, and you have so much more to see in the world, and I feel like this is the energy of someone who would try to prevent that. Not because, it's risky. Sometimes people try to, say, hey, don't do this. Maybe it's not a good idea. That's different. That's more like maybe counsel. That could be a really good thing to have around you. It is when someone's in balance, but this is more so an unbalanced energy of, I don't want what's good for you because it's not benefiting me, or I don't want to see anything but what I feel comfortable with. Wow, so we have 2 blue cards, throat chakra. So there's a lot of purple here, which tells me it's about your third eye, your insights, your even your abilities psychically. Like, you guys likely could have been experiencing things in high school psychically, even earlier, that were showing you that there's more to the world than what you might have thought or what other people think. People might have dismissed the things that you were seeing because you had expectations, like your soul had an expectation this incarnation to ascend into a new frequency, into something really powerful. You have the new moon eclipse as the first card to clarify this, or to even address this archetype. So it tells me you have something that most can't withstand, or most can't comprehend. So there's this energy of just an esoteric and occult energy with you guys. And then we have the voice, your voice, of people trying to prevent you from crying out about something or saying something that needed to be said. I'm just hearing outcry, like you have an outcry for the world or the state of the world, or an understanding of there being more and better for people and for yourself. That's the Liberator archetype in the light. That's what you want. You want someone to always look for more, not in the sense of not feeling content where you are. That's a bit different. That's about being present, about having gratitude. This is about seeing a vision for more. And I see here with the answers you need are coming, and a personal issue reaches resolution. We have Gemini and Cancer energy. This is definitely about like either a mother archetype as well, like a mother figure, or a feminine figure and energy in your life. And also Gemini is like either a twin, like if you feel like you're in a twin flame relationship, or this is like a partnership with a loved one, or like a relationship in the past romantically. I'm just getting the answers you need are coming in. Yeah, bring love into the situation for this romantic relationship and this mother connection. Bring love into the situation. Yeah. To love someone is to shed light on the darkest aspects of their existence, to see the darker aspects and why they're there, not just to ignore them. There's something about full moon energy coming through. I'm hearing leaf, so I don't know if someone's getting interested or getting into tea leaves. There's something about like divination, forms of divination, being open to that and not feeling constrained anymore by it. But there's a need for a practical plan. With the Liberator being blue as well, it makes me feel like this person was very vocal. And I'm also hearing vocal coach. So someone here, their vocal coach, was very restricting or very, I'm hearing depreciating of your gifts and talents. So this is specific to one person perhaps. I don't know who is interested or who was interested in vocal, your techniques and singing. Yeah, it's time to release negativity with this person as well. When this strikes a chord with you, wow, I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar's song, A minor. So I don't know if this person was promiscuous to minors. Trigger warning on that. I will have to instill that. Sometimes these messages just come out and I have to just go with it. So if someone needs to hear that, that person, balance is going to be restored to you. Justice is going to be served because we have a win-win outcome as forecast. There's something about you reconciling something to yourself in your healing process through addressing this trigger or addressing the trauma, and look at that, a time for healing. So reconstruction is what I'm hearing. You're having reconstructive surgery on a part of your body for someone here. Also, I'm hearing like something about your eyes, and this is also something that's taken metaphorically. There's like reconstructive surgery on your soul, like something about something being reconstructed for you. Don't let pride get in your way. Pride about this person, pride about opening up to this again, you know, because you kind of felt like maybe for someone here that might have felt like this was a tender subject at the time and couldn't focus on it because they had to move forward and press forward, or they had to do what they had to do in order to break ties. This might be something that's a sore subject, but it's meant to come up again for you, and that's why you're here. I just said that as a question, but it's definitely meant to be that way. Okay, someone's meant to be here to hear that. Okay, yeah, something about reconstructive surgery on your face. I don't know if this person abused you or affected you in that way where they physically affected your face or marred your face in some way. We have the King of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Finding balance. You are finding balance. And I'm hearing in the muck. In the muck. You're finding balance. Yeah. We have that Nine of Swords, actually, and the Lovers. Oh, wow, that went into the constant position or horizontal position. That tells me this is like a consistent worry for someone. You couldn't make heads or tails out of this situation with this person, so you left, or you communicated with them and you said, I need to go, I need a transition, I need to move on or move physically. And it was the right moment for you. It was the right time. Your spirit team is acknowledging it was the right time. I'm hearing jasper would be really good for someone here using jasper. Please look up the properties of jasper spiritually as well to help you. But we have the Ace of Swords. I just get the feeling that that card is last. So there's a card right in front of me that's flipped, you know, with the back up. I feel like you need to see that later, but let's keep going. Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Crow, the Magician. So you are the composer of your symphony. I've said this in another reading. I feel like it's coming up, like your energy is coming back in. So this is for someone, of course, my members, you see my collective readings. I feel like if you haven't already, one of those readings was meant for you. Specifically the love reading, it's about just a collective love check-in, energy check-in. We have Strength, Leo energy, the Orbs. Interesting. I feel like it was such a nightmare with this person. If this is a specific person that comes to mind, you felt like you were being played with, like you were in their hands. You see that? Like Nightmare Before Christmas energy is coming through, and I'm seeing a wolf instead of a peacock. So this person was like a wolf in the night. You felt like you had such love. Like I'm hearing undying love for this person, like a really sweet, sweet, sweet empress. You're an empress here. So regardless of whether you're male or female, I just get the energy of abundance, fertility, just growth, like looking for something beautiful out of this and having an undying love for someone and just resisting or trying to be determined and get through something that was very burdensome. Okay, and there was like some doubt and indecision that creeped in for someone here with regards to this person that operates in this way. Okay, another constant card is the Page of Pentacles, trying to work on them or trying to be their friend, trying to like, it's almost like they were a project and not like you wanted them to be, but you really saw something in them. And we have here the Queen of Cups. Wow, I almost said the Queen of Pentacles, because that Pentacles, earth energy is coming through, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Queen of Cups, just a love, the Moon, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we got that Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. So we got all a lot of signs here. I'm feeling like zodiac signs, but also signs and synchronicities about this relationship and the unknown and how it wasn't getting anywhere. It felt like it was the bridge into territory that was scary or was uncertain, because I'm seeing those two wolves. Wolves are very significant to you guys, specific people in this group. I'm also hearing reindeer, so I don't know if someone had a situation that was significant, like baby reindeer, or like a stalker, or someone who wouldn't leave you alone. Yeah. Someone who didn't know boundaries, and they imposed themselves over you and tried to act like you needed them in order to be liberated. You needed them as your protector, like that sumo wrestler. Like you needed their brute strength. Maybe they used brute strength on you, and that's what's coming through, and you had to stand your ground, defend yourself at all costs with this person. I'm hearing news. And I'm hearing news to me. I don't know, someone's saying it's news to me. Maybe you're having a hard time thinking of this person. It might take some time. I feel like with the moon energy, some might need some time to think through and to see how this resonates for them. Perhaps another day for this reading will help things click, because there's other things that you might need to do this day instead of listening to this, for instance. So take your time with this information. We have a Chariot. It's about travel. We have the Strength card again. Some of you might have had this situation where this person was moving too fast, and they were promising you something financial, like financial stability, provision in some way financially, and like they were the King of Pentacles for you. They could also have been a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Three of Cups, they were like a friends with benefits situation, or this was someone who was just a good friend on the soul level, like you really resonated with them. So this could be someone you know currently, but I also feel like this is something about like there's a mix within the group. I'm getting a number. So in the future, I'm hearing 116. So in the future, I might have that many members at some point, and they're telling me like there's a group of you, 30% or 30 of you are going to resonate with it being someone now, and then 60% of you are going to resonate with it being someone then, and then there's a 10% that might see someone in both, something like that. Five of Swords. So conflict. You like constantly being the person that had the tendency of conflict resolution, and I just feel like you were a fiery energy too, but I feel like they tried to quell that in you, or try to prevent that, or try to just kind of see how they could I don't know, I'm hearing overcompensation. I don't know if they were overcompensating in some way, but we just have a very confronting energy here. This person could have been fighting the connection as well. You're a very independent energy. I feel like it would be very hard to keep you, like to tie you down, unless you were choosing to stay. So I don't know what this is all about. I'm hearing Jeremy. Someone knows a person named Jeremy. And it's funny because everything works for this moment. Like I heard that name recently, and I feel like it was just so that I could tell you guys about it for this reading. So we have, okay, so I just got like a visual of, I'm getting that energy from that person, and it could be one person that was like that was interested in children, or was interested in younger people. I'm just getting that energy with this person with the peacock for some reason. So I don't know if they were a Taurus or a Libra, but something about that energy is coming through. Being very communicative with you, or wanting to wait until you were of age or something. This is interesting. I just feel like a sense of worry of you having constant like your guard up, because you felt like you didn't quite feel like you were being tended to. You felt like you always had to be on the defensive. Someone here felt that way. This person's a karmic, okay? Just use the sound of my cards going across the floor there. You're a mystic and they were very dependent on you energetically, but they made it seem as though they were the ones that you needed, right? For someone here, wow, elemental. I'm hearing elementalist, so I feel like you guys would do well working with the elements, working with nature spirits. We have the Hanged Man and the Knight of Cups, so there's something about you like finding like this sense of self-love for yourself, or something about like a sweetness coming in. I don't know if this was someone else that kind of came in and swept you off your feet in a sense, or like showed you what it is to have like a flirtatious or a sweet and kind love, or if this person tried to do it that way. I'm just getting like you potentially also being like marred in a sense, feeling marred by flirtatiousness and feeling like there's so many people like this out there. I feel like someone here would go by the term hopeless romantic. So they feel like it affected how they perceived people. We have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Okay, yeah. Emotional fulfillment has been coming to you, though. It feels like you've been on this journey and you're healing as you go. You see a brighter day at this moment in time. It feels like for a good portion of you. Yeah, Hermit, you're happy in your own company, or you're taking time in isolation to understand yourself. Oh, beautiful. So I feel like a shift with you guys. I feel like this is more so in the past for most of you. And I feel like you're creating a symphony. I'm seeing like this person in the water being overtaken, or just kind of going with the flow and letting themselves heal in the waters. I feel like healing is what you've been focusing on. So this is what they wanted to talk to you guys about. Now, is there advice before I close? What is your advice? I'm hearing be the change. Interesting. So maybe there's something you can bring, insights. Yeah, be your damn self. Like literally I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the pink fox and the blue heron. Slow it down. Blue heron, pink fox. Be the wild card. I just got this for something I did earlier. So it's like, I'm hearing vice. Be the vice. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that. Six of Pentacles. Be interesting. I don't know why. Someone might have felt like they were their own worst enemy. And they're saying now there's like this balancing effect where you're coming into peace and balance with yourself. Of accepting what was and moving forward into what is and will be. The Crow, the Wanderer. Feeling like a wanderer, a traveler. But reaching a lot of financial stability, or at least wanting that for themselves, for yourself, wanting a grounded energy around you, someone that you can compose this, that brings out this creative drive within you. If you guys can see that, let me put it a little bit closer. It's just there's a lot of potential within this group, and it's beautiful. Okay, so I think you guys are on the right track. This is what I have for you all with the Liberator archetype. I hope this helps you in any way, shape, or form. If you'd like me to address more of this in a personal reading, feel free to check out my description box for more information. Or since you're my members, just check out my email address, collectivesoulpilgrimage@gmail.com. It's written down in the description box below. And reach out to me. Talk to me about it. If you'd like me to touch base on this and do a reading with you. If you'd like me to do a members only reading that touches on this a little bit deeper, please feel free. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and share this with anyone, of course, outside of the group that might be interested in becoming a member as well. Or just share what you've learned and what you've heard in this reading that helps them. I accept that because I feel like you came across my path and we came across each other's path for a reason. So I'll see you guys next time, and I look forward to seeing you then. Take care. Bye.